One of the things I hear quite frequently is, Sasha, you're crazy. Especially when I try and get someone to do something outside of their comfort zone, go talk to a beautiful girl, take some chance, go start their business, like anything. Or I tell someone to just do something that they really want to do in their heart that's exciting for them. And I'm like, hey, you could just go and do that and it'll be fine. And they're like, no, I can't do that, Sasha. Sasha, you're crazy. You're just one of those people who doesn't give a fuck and you just do whatever you want to. And other people aren't like you. And that's some bullshit. That's some absolute bullshit. So in this video, I'm really going to try and get across something that the way that I am, and again, most people would just describe me as doesn't give a fuck, social freak, does what he wants. It's not like I was born with it. I learned it. I acquired it. I became it. I evolved into being who I am now and holding the beliefs that I have now. I didn't start out this way. I didn't. I used to be a complete bitch. I lived my whole life in fear based on what other people thought I should be doing, whether it be parents, just friends, other people, random people, like societal ideas. Oh, you should be this to be a good person, blah, 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 blah. Teachers, I mean, everybody has the same programming to conform. I think it comes from back when we were in tribes, right? And if you got kicked out of the tribe, you would die. So, I mean, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense that a grown man can't walk up to a woman and say, hey, you're beautiful, what's your name? That doesn't make any sense. But that's what's going on. But not just with that, like one little example. This conditioning for us to just follow the orders, follow what everyone else thinks is normal, this is crippling, guys. This is totally crippling. And when you get over this, and most people never will because they don't have the balls or the courage to really decide that this is something they want to overcome. So I'm really talking to maybe 5-10% of the people watching this video. But if you're in that 5-10% who actually wants to overcome this so you can live your life totally authentically, totally following your heart, your excitement, so you could just be who you want to be regardless of what anyone else thinks, including society or the past or the governments or the blah, 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 other people. Fuck other people. Other people are unhappy, drinking, on antidepressants, overweight, many of them suicidal. You think the people running the show out there are happy, well-balanced people who have done the healing work and know who they are? These people are lost and desperate to just control you and keep you in line and get your money. That's who you're getting your ideas of what you should be doing from. You really want to follow that? Go ahead. I don't know why you're subscribed to this channel or watching any of my videos if that's your idea of a good time, because I'm against everything that I just said there. All of it. Anyway, enough ranting. I want to teach you something in this video that might actually change your life. So the first point is this is something that I have become, not something I was born with. I used to be a bitch. I don't want to bore you with the stories, okay? But back when I was developing this stuff, I would have girls come over to my house. You know, they'd be down to their underwear. Girls would just want to hook up with me. And I was so terrified of maybe some sort of rejection, even though when it was obvious it couldn't even happen, I wouldn't make them move. I've got just, you don't even want to hear my stories. The first girl that ever showed me even a little bit of interest in my life, that was like a little interested, she was this girl that worked at the gym I went to. She dropped a hint that maybe she would be interested in dating me. She also dropped a hint that she wanted a brand new Mazda Miata. And guess what? I was happy to lend her that money. You know? Well, I didn't get it back, though. So I bought her a brand new car. It was about 40 grand. Because my only strategy for getting what I wanted was to do what everyone else wanted, to be super nice to people, just to please other people. And it's the same disease, whether it's a girl you're trying to get into her pants, or your boss, or trying to have your neighbors or society or whatever else think you're a good person, that you're normal. Pleasing everyone else, which is actually betraying yourself. I came from that place. Believe me, I was the worst case of anybody. Nobody watching this video right now bought a chick a car for 40K. Okay, so when you tell me, oh yeah, Sasha, you're just born that way, bullshit. I was born like everybody else, traumatized and confused and with no idea of who I was. So that's where I came from. And here's what happened, where my whole life changed and I snapped and everything started to get better for me, for my students. Everything changed. I was teaching a day game course. This is like 2009. If you don't know my story, I was obsessed with going out and picking up girls for a big part of my life. And I was just doing the daytimes, coffee shops, parks, everywhere, right? This is what I was doing for years. And somewhere around 2009, I was teaching these courses and they were going well, but it was such a struggle for me and for my students to get over this fear to go and talk to girls. They were doing it. They were getting on dates, but it was always this dread, like, oh my God. And just by absolute fluke, I had one of my students do like just a random silly social freedom kind of exercise that just came into my mind, and he did it. And even though he could have been judged or somebody might have thought he was a dick or whatever, he just broke through something. He just had so much fun with it. He stopped giving a shit. He had the most amazing weekend because we started with this random bit of just silliness that I'd come up with. And when I asked him at the end of the course, like, what was the best part of your course? And he had lined up a bunch of dates with chicks, which was unbelievable. He goes, oh, it was when you made me do that silly stuff and I just got out of my head and stopped giving a fuck because that just made me do whatever I wanted the whole course and not worry about anything and have fun. And for the first time, I felt like free. This is what he said to me. And something in my mind just snapped, and I was like, there's something to this. And I took this one piece of information, this one reality shift, really, and I developed it deeply over the last 10 years. And it's just so many mindsets and a series of specific exercises designed to get people out of their comfort zone and out of this belief system, out of this, it's almost like subconscious program that you have to conform and do what other people are doing and don't upset anybody and be good and be normal. It is very poisonous, this mindset, and everybody's got it. And I developed this one little moment, this one little realization over a decade into what I'm teaching now on my social freedom courses and social freedom for dating courses. And I'm writing a book on this that will be coming out later this year. But in this video, I wanted to just share the fundamental mindset with you, which is that as long as you continue to live by other people's rules of what's acceptable and what's normal, you will be normal. You will be like everyone else. And if you look around at the world today, it's not really something you want to be doing, fitting in with everyone else, because most people are freaking miserable, or many. So, my friends, as it's 2019, and I wanted to share this with you and just give you a little bit of inspiration so you can go out there and just start making what you want out of your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want everybody out there, every single guy who follows my stuff, to create the life that they want from this space, from your instinct, from your heart, from your being. Create from here, not from fear based on what's out here. Fuck what's out there. It's about what's in here, guys. So what I've done for a little 2019 gift for you, that's right, because I care, I have written a report for you where I've actually put in this mindset, where I really yell at you and try and drill it into your head, as well as a specific exercise I've been using with my students for a decade. The specific exercises, what they do, how to use them, I really get into detail, so that you can actually go and apply this knowledge that I've built up over a decade, knowledge that I've been charging thousands of dollars for in my life courses. You can actually take this and use it to change your life drastically, if you so choose. The report is my gift to you. Use it or don't. It's in the link below. Merry fucking Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll be watching the comments. Feel free to comment. And do all the other things, like if you love the video, please like the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of inspirational clips from Infinite Man speakers all over this channel, and they're just going to kick your ass to make a more awesome life in the 4 core areas: health, wealth, relationships, and purpose. So that's about it. That's my plug. I love you. Have a beautiful year, and see you in the next video.